committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for camp today. We're glad way to pass you to the pictures of your favorite mascot, Blaze the Trail Cat, and the Blazers Dancer. Who won?
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving is out there with Smith. And it's Flagg in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara is out there with Deni Avdija. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. So here we are, Greg, for another clash between these two teams, the second in a row. We'll see many adjustments.
No question. They learned a lot about one another in that first game, and I expect they both fine-tune their approaches here tonight.
Henderson finds Avdija. It's rebounded by Dallas. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Avdija following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Henderson. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bounce pass, Camara. Avdija can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Going inside. Out to Henderson. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And Davis gets it to go.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Here's Camara. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And good that time.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's Henderson following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's Vucevic missing. 10 points separating the teams. Feeds away. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Henderson. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Here's Kamare. The Mavericks making the shot. And Chant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Smith against Sharp. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Henderson, looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 5.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Smith, the pass to Davis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Anthony Davis, 1 shot.
TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. Lively high post. Back to Smith. Lively a screen on Sharp. And finished off by Lively.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
The first one falls.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. Gordon's checked in for the Mavericks. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Lively. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 8 points for Derek Lively.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Sharp, the pass to Henderson. The tray. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 19-point game. Count it.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Vucevic. 23 points his last outing.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Smith surveying the D. Lively sets a screen for Smith over Sharp, and it's Dallas with another.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And then short with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Smith. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Outside Irving, fires the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
3 points.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
And there's the dishes to Grant. From downtown, and then short with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And here are the Mavericks now. Portland making their last shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. He comes in for Irving. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. And you take a look at Smith, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, he may be a shooting guard by name, but he is every bit the distributor that some of the league's top point guards are. And he's as unselfish a player as there is at the off-guard spot.
Trailblazers shooting just 35% to start the game. Inside, Jones. And the rejection by Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. For 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Holiday, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Holiday looking over the floor. Outside, Jones. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Holiday out there with Sharp. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Jones. And it's Izzo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 52 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now Jones, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Izzo, the pass to Holiday. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Smith outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardy. Holiday with the block. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Number 3.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, by most standards, Jrue Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Now here is Smith. He's got 16. Gordon with a screen on Sharp. Pass to Hardy. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there it is for him. Sharp's got 8.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Smith for 3. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now a timeout called by Portland for the Trailblazers. Milton's checked in. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Jrue Holiday. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Flagg subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Now Smith, 19 points in the game. That's good from Davis on the assist by Smith. He's got 13.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Here's Henderson, Sharp on the wing. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Henderson for 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Over to the wing. Back to Smith. Takes the 3. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to Henderson. Jones sets the pick for Henderson. To end the run. And the rejection by Gafford. To the wing on the left. Sharp against Smith. Fades back. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Henderson, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Davis with a screen on Sharp. And again, another assist.
That makes
15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Trailblazers.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. Seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Hardy. Nice shot by Smith.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Free throw line jump shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Henderson against Smith. Right wing. Here's Flagg. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 6 points for Cooper Flagg.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Avdia. Henderson left side. And the rejection by Smith. In the corner, it's Flagg. Another three for Dallas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Henderson outside. Outside, Avdia. Back to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That one's not going to go. Smith with some nice D.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through in such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
1:41 left to play in the first half. To the wing right side. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Avdia can't hit. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Portland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Holiday against Irving. Here's Henderson. Dives to the hoop. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Smith against Henderson. Again, the Mavericks score.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's Henderson. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Davis. Vucevic with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Henderson against Smith. Puts up a deep three. Good on the triple. Smith's got 32 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Dallas just dominating this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Trailblazers.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for the Mavericks. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Smith is out there with Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Henderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
The Trailblazers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Davis. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Henderson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Portland again missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
To the middle, here's Davis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Dallas.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Davis setting the pick for Smith. Back to Davis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Lively. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's Sharp. Blocked again. Smith finds Davis. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Kamare. Nailed from three-point land. Kamari's got 5 points so far.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Smith against Avdia. Smith outside. Davis with a screen on Avdia. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Dallas shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
At the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis. At the line for one.
And that one misses.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Kamara. Now Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Crosses over, and then Smith with the jam.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
So it's Portland now. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Guys?
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Back to Sharp. Makes it off the glass. And that's 15 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Sharp. The Mavericks making the shot. For 3, Henderson. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Sharp sets the pick for Avdia. Cans it from downtown. Avdia's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Henderson. 15 points in the game. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Smith from the top of the key, and it's Dallas with another.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this league.
Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's Sharp missing. Smith with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Smith outside on the wing, Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The shot by Sharp, nobody around, buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it's Sharp missing.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
One heck of a crossover there. Smith's got 42 in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Sharp the pass to Henderson. Here's Kamare. He has 5. Misses the 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And here's Henderson, 17 points in the game. Over Irving, and that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 19 points.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Smith outside, fires from deep, gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 45 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Irving against Henderson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Holiday. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Izzo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Now here's Hardy. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
DiVincenzo passes to DeRozan. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Pass to Sharpe. And he banks in the layup. Sharpe's got 22 points.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And here's Hardy. Gafford is screen on Sharpe. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford throws it down.
Gafford, such a great target on the lob.
Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jones against DeRozan. Here's Izzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Gafford passes to Gordon. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, right back at you, says Donte DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
And Holiday kicks to Jones. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Here's Sharp after the Mavericks pick up 3. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Grant outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside DeRozan. Offered his screen on Jones. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's Sharp. Swiped it away. Here's Hardy. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with the jumper.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by DiVincenzo. To halt the run, connects from three-point range. Sharp's got 25 points.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Pass to Hardy. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Sharp will go to the free throw line. That's on Daniel Gafford. And the Mavericks making a change here. Smith has checked in. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Henderson. After the made shot from Smith. Pass to Sharp. The 3. Rebounded by Hardy.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Grant finds Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Vucevic a screen on Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires the 3. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. And it's Grant in the corner. Outside, Avdia. Here's Sharp. No good again that time. The Mavericks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. DeRozan with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his 3-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Avdia against Smith. Clock at 6. Gordon with a screen on Avdia. And then Gordon with the dunk.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Sean. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Trailblazers shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Avdia finds Sharp, shoots from 14. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hardy passes to Smith. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 53.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Count that bucket.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Smith outside. Gordon with the screen for Smith. Over Sharp. And another basket for Dallas.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smith.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And that one drops for him. Smith's got 59 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
No good from Grant. And here are the Mavericks now. Smith outside. Over Sharp. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Henderson with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it